Hi guys, this is Michael from the Board Games Chronicle. Today I have another material for you where I'm talking about the storage solutions for my board games. We again tackle the block game, Samurai Battles. This is a game which was reprinted by GMT. Initially, it was issued by Zvezda. Unfortunately, after the demise of its founder, nobody was developing actually this any further. So GMT took the challenge and they published pretty recently. This is the most recent block game of GMT. The full package, 40 scenarios in the game, full 2 armies, and of course a lot of additional goodies like double deck of cards, rule book, player aids, dice, and so on and so forth. So I had a challenge to pack it, to be quite honest, and that's usually the thing with the blog games and with their base games, because in the base game you need to fit everything. Sorry, you need to fit the map, the blocks, the cards, the dice, the rule book, the player aids. So I found a way to store it. So far, I was mainly using the zip packs, but to be quite honest, it was not always perfect. And for this game, I was not able to close the lid really nicely. Now it still has a small gap between here and here. Yeah, you can see there is still a small gap, but this is minimal, and the solution which I'm using now allows me for much easier reach to the blocks. So let's have a look what's inside of the box, how I did it now. So first and foremost, we have here the terrain tiles, not sorted in a specific way. We have 2 decks of cards. They are sleeved, so they are taking a little more space than usually. Here we have the blocks, but I will talk about them in a moment. Here we have a dice, here we have a map, and this all fits pretty nicely. Let me show you how I tackled the blocks. First of all, I'm using 5 trays from the racing board and 1 lid. Again, as I explained in some other videos, this is pretty efficient because you do not use so much space as using 5 trays and 5 lids. And let's be honest, it's much cheaper than buying a separate trays. I was a little skeptic whether it's a good idea to use the trays for the blocks, but when I tried it, it proved to be really good solution. So what do we have here? We have a tray here, and in the first lid we have a double level of infantry units for the blue army, as you can see. Then in the second tray we have a cavalry and leaders and the victory tokens for the blue army. The third tray has the inspired tokens and infantry units for the red army. The fourth has still a lot of infantry units for the red army. And the fifth tray has cavalry leaders and victory tokens for the red army. In essence, you have 3 layers of the red army, and you have 3 layers of the blue army, with this tray being the double. You have some spare space which you can use to sort the tokens slightly differently in a more loose manner, or maybe not in a double layer. That's good to have such a flexibility and give you a little more space. That solution packs really nicely. I will show you in a moment. Fits in the box. It's kind of a tailor-made, yeah, you can say solution, and allows for quick setup and quick packing of a game. So we just put 1 tray into another. You need to be a little careful with this, just not to slip it away. You put them like this. The last one is double. You use the lid, and voila, closed. Now here we put it like this. You see, it fits exactly, yeah, the length is exactly in the box. We add the terrain tiles. We add this. Yeah, you can play a little with that one on the other, or you can simply do it like that. Yeah, it fits nicely. And then we have the lid. So this was a challenge to pack it all, but yeah, it proved possible and fits really nicely. So this is my storage solution for the Samurai Battles. In the link below, you can find the exact tailor-made set from the Race on Board web page. I'm also putting some materials about this game, should you be interested. My review, my session reports, also my how to play. Really good game, and I'm glad that I have now a solution which allows me to quickly pack it, quickly unpack it, and simply use. Thank you for today. This was intended as a short material, just to share my solution, my experience with you with this game, guys. See you again. If you like this video, please give thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content like this, I really encourage you to subscribe. And of course, as always, all comments are welcome. Thank you and bye.